Guys, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. I guess we're here for a little bit of brunch. I know initially this live said Bougie Gang lunch, but it's giving Bougie Gang brunch. Good morning. Good morning. I guess you didn't know you wanted brunch today, but I mean, who's here for it? If you're here for brunch, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, okay? Okay, real quick. So, I did want to do a reaction to the video that was dropped yesterday on PCFP so we could talk about it. I was actually sitting here just listening to it and I'm like, we're gonna just go let me just go ahead and hit that go live. You go into the Waffle House now, perfect timing, okay? Perfect timing to get a nice well done waffle with over medium eggs, hash browns smothered, covered, scattered, smothered, and covered, and some nice crispy bacon. Okay. That's my Waffle House. I don't like their coffee at all, so I'd rather just have water. I was just headed to the gym. Perfect. Yes, let's talk about it. Sonya is weird, y'all. I got to the point where once again, I feel like these like a year into their relationship at this point, and she still didn't know how to tell this man she wanted him to be her man. And this is a woman well into her 50 ball. Are you 50 ball and can't tell a brokey in the county that you want him to be your man? How is it that you can't do that? How are you a grown, whole entire grown woman and cannot tell a whole bum that you want him to be your boo boo? That's crazy, right? Who got here one, two, three first? Oh, okay. Well, y'all got here as soon as we put that thing up. Victoria 501k. Is it Quinn? 501. Okay. Listen to me. 301. Okay. One, two, three. First, Bible Lady came back 922. Good morning. Y'all all got here, and I'm grateful. Thank y'all for coming. Good morning. She's a fifth grader. Okay. Yeah, like not super well, but just you know what I'm saying, just a nice you know what I'm saying? Super immature, super stupid. Okay, guys, let me get you caught up on a couple things first. I did go looking to see what is going on with John Michael's case. I don't know if there's no courthouse or not. I mean, let me rewind that back. I don't know if there's no film crews catching this case. I don't know if they didn't have court today, but yesterday we caught Sean Hoover and Ernell Winfrey over there at the case of John Michael Gibson. And are they going to be showing this through the duration? I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be easy because it's giving some elements. It's giving a little gang, it's giving a little sex trafficking, it's giving a lot. But are we gonna get to see it? I do not know. I don't know. We caught it yesterday, and it's one of those. I don't know what time they're starting court today. So we'll have to see. Maybe I don't even know if Fox 5 is answering comments. As far as like, hey, are y'all gonna be back in the court today? I have no idea, but we have to get caught up on that stuff. So that's why I was like, let me go ahead and while I got the time, while I am on Queen, why didn't I know that? I feel like I knew that, but maybe I'm just having like a mental block this morning. Um I was gonna blame it on my coffee, but I don't know if I can even blame it on that. On that lap, while she had a bit of attitude, it seemed like she was feeling herself more back then. She's a bundle of low self-esteem now on Per. She's totally lost self for a complete bum. So that's yes, absolutely. Okay. Um Transitioning from friend to a situation. How cute is that? Oh my God. I would be so embarrassed if this was playing out online. I would be so embarrassed. This is embarrassing. How much more embarrassing can it get? You want me to be how is a woman how is how is a grown woman sitting up here talking to another woman's husband? No matter if the man was Shirley and Nesto was a complete fraud, at the end of the day, she still had to get a divorce. She still had to get a divorce. They had a whole judge, did paperwork, they paid money. Shirley had a lawyer. This carried on for 6 months. Like she got a lawyer. She has paperwork. Keep your legs closed to married men. How are you sitting up here stressing over a man that is not young? Yes, I got country on that one, didn't I, girl? How are you stressing over a man that's not young? Okay. Some of y'all gonna be like, I hadn't heard anyone say that since my grandmother. That is some okay, young. Okay. Box. It's giving slor. It's giving Slorina, not young. Okay. That is that's some good country talk right there. Okay. Not young. Okay. I'm like, girl, did you guys know? You know that song, Watch Me Whip? Am I the only person who did not know that? Watch me whip, watch me nay nay, watch me whip, whip, watch me nay nay, watch me do. Hey, did you guys know? Ooh, ooh, watch me. Did you know that he just got sentenced to 30 years in jail, y'all? Silento? Silento? Watch me whip. I don't want to get copywritten. Let me stop saying because I know the computer's going to be like confused, like that this is the actual song. Girl, I just read the article. Hold on. I just read the article. He's a whole criminal. Why didn't y'all tell me? Richard Lamar, Ricky Hawk. Okay. Ricky. Okay, poor Ricky. He's young too. Poor thing. DeKalb County Sheriff's Office, DeKalb County, Georgia. A judge has sentenced Atlanta rapper Silento. Watch me whip. Watch me nay nay. Okay. 2 decades in prison after he pled guilty to killing his cousin. 27-year-old rapper whose name is Ricky Hawk, Ricky, pled guilty but mentally ill to voluntary manslaughter, aggravated assault, and other charges in connection with the 2021 deadly shooting. What we know. In the early morning hours of January 21st, 2021, officers with the DeKalb County Police Department responded to a report of a person shot at a home off Deep Shoal Circle and Corners Crossing. At the home, police found 34-year-old Frederick Rooks III suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Neighbors told police that they heard gunshots and a security camera on a nearby home caught a white BMW SUV fleeing the scene shortly after the shots. One of Rook's family members said that the victim was last seen with Silento, who picked him up from a friend's home in a white SUV. Investigators did not have a suspect at the time, but later identified Hawk as the gunman. After Silento was taken into custody, prosecutors say he admitted to shooting Rooks, Bullet casings from the scene were reported matched a gun found on the rapper at the time of the arrest. On the other side, after his arrest, Chanel Hudson, Silento's PR manager, released a statement that read, "Please send my client Silento some positive vibrations. Over the past several years, Ricky has been suffering immensely after a series of mental health illnesses. We will continue in efforts of treatment, but we ask in the meantime the public uplift him and his family in immediate prayer and positive energy. Ricky is a beautiful soul, and we hope that the same people who came up whipping and naining with him continue to support him and lift him in prayer. God bless." Silento's most popular song, "Watch Me," which was released in 2015 when he was a junior. Do you imagine he had the biggest song ever and you're a junior in high school? Do you imagine how fun that must have been? Released in 2015 when he was just a junior at Redon High School in Stone Mountain or Redan, which I don't know. I'm sure you guys can tell me how to pronounce it. The song charted worldwide and even hit number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the US. It also started a social media phenomenon of videos being posted with people dancing to the song. The artist was featured on several tracks until his first full length album came out in 2019, fresh out of high school. The rapper had previously been arrested in DeKalb County in 2020 after he was accused of driving 143 miles an hour on Interstate 85. He was also charged the same year with trying to hit two people with a hatchet in their home in Los Angeles. Now that's weird. Silento had been in custody at the DeKalb County Jail since his arrest. Following his plea, the DeKalb County Superior Court judge sentenced him to 30 years in prison. Information for this story came from the release by the DeKalb County District Attorney's Office. Let's see. Let me search for that real quick. And previous Fox 5 stories, and the headline of the story has been updated because it originally indicated that the rapper had been convicted of murder, but he was actually convicted of voluntary manslaughter. Okay, let's see. That was shocking. I was like, really? I didn't even know he had been in trouble like that. Let me see. I just found the press release. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Can y'all see this? Let's see. So Lithonia man pleads guilty to 2021 murder of cousin Ricky Lamar Hawk. DeKalb County District Attorney Sherry Boston announces the conviction by guilty plea in 20. So one who actually has been in jail longer than Nesto has just pled guilty to what was it? Was it voluntary manslaughter in the shooting death of in an unincorporated Decatur. Today, Ricky Lamar Hawk, 27, a music recording artist professionally known as Silento, pled guilty but mentally ill to voluntary manslaughter, aggravated assault, possession of a firearm, and the commission of a crime, and concealing the death of another in connection with the death of his cousin, Frederick Rooks III, 34, on January 21st, 2021. According to the investigation, officers with the DeKalb County Police Department responded at 3:30 a.m. to a report of a person shot at the intersection of Deep Shoal Circle and Corners Crossing in the Pantherville area. Upon arrival, officers found Rooks suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. EMS arrived and confirmed that he was deceased. 10 bullet cases. He pumped him up with bullets. 10 bullet casings were found near the victim's body. Several neighbors in the area heard gunshots. Security camera footage from nearby homes showed a white BMW SUV fleeing the area at a high rate of speed just a few minutes after the gunfire. A family member of the victim shared with officers that Rooks was last seen with his cousin, defendant Hawk, who had picked Rooks up from a friend's home in a white BMW SUV. The vehicle in question was captured by a flock camera at the intersection of Pantherville Road and Flat Shoals Road at 2:45 a.m. that same morning. Defendant Hawk was taken into custody February 1st, 2021. Damn, he spent over 4 years sitting in the county, huh? During an interview with investigators, Hawk admitted to shooting Rooks. Ballistics tests matched the bullet casings recovered from the scene of the shooting to the gun found with defendant Hawk at the time of his arrest. Additionally, GPS data for Rook's white BMW SUV placed the vehicle at the scene of the murder. DeKalb County Superior Court Judge Courtney Johnson, who presided over the plea hearing, sentenced defendant to 30 years in prison. Um, I mean, he's only 27, so he'll be out before he's 60 ball. The case assigned to the homicide and gangs unit was prosecuted by Senior Assistant District Attorney Helen Pott and the assistance of Senior Assistant District Attorney Thomas Williams, District Attorney Investigator Curtis Everhart, Victim Advocate Kaisha Batron. DeKalb County Police Department Detective B.R. Smith led the initial investigation. And this just happened. This was settled out yesterday. But the arrest happened look at that, in the pandemic, 2021. Okay, Silento. That's sad. Sad for on both parts. So anywho, just another case of swift justice for someone else and not Nesto. Nesto is going to be sitting and waiting for a very long time. Thank you, Leandra, for getting some friends. Look at that. Thank you for gifting some friends. Let's get into it. Okay, period. Thank you very much. Someone else who is getting their sentence. Nesto's still sitting, trying to put in, just trying to get to pretrial. This man hadn't even got to pretrial yet. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Who got gifted? I can't even see. Let's see. Oh yeah, let me not top live chat. I need to be on live chat. There we go. I flipped it to live chat and guess what? I can see everything. August lady, guess what, boo boo? Got gifted. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for gifting a friend, boo. I appreciate you. And August lady says, thank you. Thank you for my membership. Okay, 501 Queen. I feel like I knew that. I don't know. I was going through a brain situation. Foggy brain. Nesto might as well get comfortable. Baby, they are clearly, let the record show that they are not trying to handle things expeditiously in Georgia. Not to say they're completely dragging their feet. Some things are moving and some things just are not. Okay. Anyway, let's get into it, guys. Call one, transitioning from friendship to situation. Okay. Who's transitioning? Getting his just due. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Oh, just trying to see where I'm be at tomorrow. Don't know. 'Cause I got to be on the train. You know, every week is something new. Something new,
something different. And then when is your record date? You won't know anything until tomorrow.
Why you say that?
Because they had to do the record date to continue from the one that was missed.
Oh, you're talking about when I went last week?
So that's 13.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So when your attorney, was sick.
Okay. Yeah.
So what's going on? What's drama in DC?
What you been doing?
I think she either popped a pill or had something to sip on. She's like whoever said that she's feeling herself a little bit, it's definitely giving I'm feeling myself this moment. So she's acting extra silly, extra giddy. I wonder, I don't know if she had got something from the dispensary. Girl, I'm not really sure what was going on, but sis was feeling herself. Oh, okay. You guys have lots of thoughts on this time. I'm gonna just let y'all's opinions. That's you're welcome to your opinions. Okay. Girl, a mess.
Oh my God, trying to figure out my neck. Why is it hurting? Nothing, sitting here, chilling like always. I mean, I guess, right? Because I didn't sleep on it properly. I don't understand. I slept on an airplane full of last night. That was wrong for that.
Oh,
Totally wrong for that.
you ain't got to know that.
So what I don't want to do is weird you out.
You don't want to what?
Weird you out.
What you mean?
Like, I don't want my behavior to change to weird you out. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
I just sometimes, because it transitions from a friendship to a situation, and I don't want to like up, and weird you out.
I'm confused. I don't
you
know
know that?
I'm just slow.
No, listen. So it's from a friendship to a situation, and you know how I act when we're friends, right?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to act a little differently. I don't want to freak you out. Is that a better way of saying it? I don't want to freak you out.
What more could be done to me that ain't been done to me now?
No, I mean, I know I'm not a person to date because I talk to all of my exes and we all have lovely relationships. So if I was a problem, they would be like not speaking because I'd be some type of bitch, right? So I get along with everybody. And I try to have great breakups so I try not to be that bitter person or evil person or mean person.
That ain't got nothing to do with you.
No, so I'm just saying I know I'm not a bad person to deal with. Okay. I just don't want to weird you out.
What does it mean? I don't understand.
I don't know, make you feel some type of way,
Like what?
Like negative.
Like what is negative?
Like anything negative. Like, let me rethink this. I don't know anything. I don't know. All right.
You talking different. You're not talking.
So let's say this. To know a person, they always say, to really know a person is to live with a person, right? And to know a person is to date a person. Because, you see all sides of them. Usually the second year in. Everybody usually fakes the first year.
Right.
So usually the second year, you saying, you know me as a friend. I'm saying, but I mean, I was crushing on you. You always, me as a friend. And I always kept myself because, it was boundaries. And I would say boundaries.
The boundary is keep your legs closed to married men. That's the boundary. Keep your legs closed to married men. And then you don't get dragged in the inner. I mean, that's just what happens. People don't have a lot of respect for that type of situation. They just don't. I mean, look, it's just that's what it is, right? Really thought they were moving towards a committed relationship. Well, they are in a committed relationship. He's a committed bum and she's a committed fool. Okay.
So
it's very much giving
it's no boundaries. It's always boundaries. I'm always
bullshit.
respectful. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to freak you out. That's all. Not saying that I will.
I'm trying to understand what you're saying.
What she's trying to explain, Nesto, is the fact that she wants you to be hers, even though she knows you don't belong to her. She knows in her heart that what she is saying is absolutely stupid and insane. And that a woman with some good sense would never even play those like this because you're weird. You got a bunch of women. You got police reports of you finessing other women on a damn bus. You're married to a lady. Turns out married to a lady and another lady and another lady. And then you're messing with another lady. And I mean, you're acting like a broke Diddy. A broke ass Diddy. See, Diddy could do what he wants because guess what? He's got money. But guess what? He thought he could do what he wanted, but that's why he's over at the courthouse right now. Because some type of way, I guess they figured out that what he's doing is some sort of a fraud. Because they say it's not domestic violence. He's not sitting there because he beat up Cassie. He's sitting up there because he sold a dream to some women's who got mad and felt like he frauded them, and he was flying them here, there, and everywhere to get their panties. Okay? We're learning what trafficking means. It's not always pimping. Timu Diddy, okay? He is a Timu Diddy. Some fraud on some fraudery. This lady knew she had to go get in that camper and run for the hills before phone calls from prison lets all the calls out that will show just to the extent we thought she was crazy. Girl, I'm sure it's like, my God, is there more? I mean, I feel like we haven't even hit the tip of the iceberg yet. I'm sure there's some more foolishness coming.
Not being clear.
You're not being clear.
What are you saying? You're trying to talk to me as a relationship? That's what you want. Yeah. Why don't you just say that? You ain't got to. Listen, man, we halfway dead. We ain't got nothing to be.
He said we halfway dead. We're old. We're grown AF. We are super grown. We're super grown. Why can't you just speak what you have to say? Because you know it's stupid.
I'm sorry. We got 40 good more years left. Don't play.
Okay. I'm just saying, I mean, come on.
20 of them, we should have a good memory. The other one, we might not remember shit. But the first 20, and I'm saying this, I want this to be my last relationship. Well, it is going to be, because I was done before I met you. But this is going to be my last relationship.
She keeps talking, oh, it's my last relationship. I wasn't trying to be with nobody. I said I was going to die by myself. And you are with a man like him.
You should make the best you can out of it.
I'm going to make the best out of it I can. And it was coming in on a tough situation, and that's fine. Should happen. Things what they are, and they're of no control right now.
Let me just say something real quick. I don't know if you guys caught the morning commute into the Diddy trial. I was listening to it. She's mad when people listen. It's like, okay, people listen to your channel. I'm talking about this one right here in the avatar. That lady in the avatar is mad because she doesn't like, I don't know, like, girl, just get your watch time. Anyway, let me just tell you what she said this morning. That lady, Blabbermouth is tired of the Dilly trial. She says demonic spirit over the trial, and she's just tired. She says she's ready to go home. She said one of the bailiffs called her. See how messy it is? They called her to tell her there was an interesting trial going on, and I guess someone told her about Cash Out. And she said, I know, I want to get back to that. That's right. That's more right up her alley. Okay, that's more up her alley. She gonna sit up there and make friends with all those people. I bet you. But she says she's ready to go. It's not cheap being in New York. I think that if you're on Pockets on Flat, being in New York, and then, based on people that are following, I don't know if anyone's getting the news, the actual current Diddy news on that channel. No, I don't know. I'm not sure. If you're going over there and getting your Diddy updates, let me know. But she says she ready to go. So if you hadn't heard that, if you hadn't caught that tea, ma'am is ready to go. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Where's Shirley?
Of anyone other than the freaking prosecutor and state, but other than that,
hey, lady.
There's no pressure.
Okay. So break it down what you're saying, because
there are people doing great coverage from home. There are people doing great coverage on the scene. If you're going to be on, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, how about we just say it like this, Vicky? There's people just doing great coverage, period. And that's it. But I don't understand being on the scene and not doing anything. I guess maybe she just wanted to go and see the trial. Maybe she's going to write a book or something. I don't know that she's giving any. I don't know if she's giving updates or not. I haven't heard any updates. Why I moved back down south. Why I moved back down south. It's definitely not cheap. What? New York? Oh, yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. But everywhere's getting expensive now, just to be honest. There's no place that's girl, you might people need to go and find I don't even want to name a place because I think people feel like when some place might not be expensive to live, that's like a downgrade to the place or something. But not the case. So I'm not gonna even mention a spot. But there are more economical places to reside. But yeah, even the South is getting more expensive. But coming from up top down here, it's like, oh wow. Eventually it's kind of like girls low key expensive here too. Anywho.
She's still fumbling around.
Huh? You think I'm talking? Am I talking around the block?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I mean, I know what you're saying. I just need you to say.
That's what I'm saying. I just don't want to freak you out. That's all. Okay, what is so in a bad way.
She doesn't want to freak you out because she knows that what she's saying is completely stupid. Even back 2 years ago, nobody was talking to this man on a regular basis. This guy had been in jail. His wife at the time was already gone. Nobody wants him, Sonya.
We talked about this last week.
We talked about it last week.
I'm your man. Yeah, we did because I said this here. Stop fucking around. If you want me to be your man, I'm your man.
Right.
If you want me to be your man, I'm your man. How stupid is this convo?
I know. I think that I agree to that. This is what I want. This is what I'm kind of weird about too, though.
What you weird?
I don't want to. Not weird, but just concerned. We'll say that word.
What you concerned about?
I don't want to feel like I'm forcing you into this because you're coming out of a relationship. And some people like.
How are you forcing someone who's sitting in the county for a year with no money, no lawyer, nothing? How do you think you're forcing anybody to do anything? I just love the way how she entertains her really foolish mindset. She has nothing to do.
They need their space and their, me time and stuff.
Let me explain something to you. I'm not in nothing because them folks told me what it is. I done told them what it is. We done discussed. I'm not doing all that extra shit.
I get that. No, I get that. I'm saying sometimes people be wanting something and then they be wanting a break before they go.
A break? He's been sitting in jail for a year. She really, she's worse than a side chick. She's like a crumb snatcher. She's like how the vultures, when a squirrel dies or a bird falls out the sky, and then big ass crows come out of nowhere to pick the meat off the bones. She is a crumb snatcher. Crumb snatcher. Now that she knows Shirley has ran for the hills, she's here to, like, if you want me to be your man. Wow.
Not free.
I know, right? But I mean, it's still, you still could say,
no,
you still could pause it. I don't
feel like nothing like that. For who you are, I love the woman you are.
I love you for who you are.
Really had a great opportunity to slow.
We're gonna make some great love. We're gonna make love.
Right.
Nobody's not slow grinding or learning anyone out there. They're just moving at pace.
Exactly, like try to immediately bull you up, not the problem.
Yeah.
I know you raggedy. I'm raggedy too.
What's good for themselves anyway when they're dealing with another person.
Right.
No one is doing that really right now. They say they are. That's why I look at white folk. White folk got the highest divorce rate than black folks. So we just be having kids.
Not because they get married more often than we do.
He said we
don't
just
get married
hold on. Thank you, dear.
Married.
He said we just be having kids. What? Says the man with 6 children and only keeps up with 2? He said we just be having kids. A whole bum, y'all. He had You had to wait for him to be incarcerated to own you. Okay. She is literally telling him that she has a crush, that she has a crash out potential. Yeah, she's stupid. Whole Her whole entire turkey vulture, yes, because they do look like turkeys, don't they? Um Foolish. They're foolish with so if white people marry more, okay, then wouldn't their divorce rate be higher relative to people that marry less? But so what? People have no honor. That's why they can't stay. And then also people marry the wrong people. There might be a percentage of people who are getting married and divorced. I think a lot of times people who get divorced, and anyone who's been divorced, I'm sure can speak to it better than myself, but I've been married now for over a decade. And what I can say is this: I'm glad that I waited because I got married in my 40s. Had I gotten married in my 20s and it hadn't been the man I'm married to today, I wouldn't be married. Anybody I was dating in my 20s and 30s were a bunch of fucking clowns, man. They were a bunch of stupid idiots, okay? I would have been divorced. I have a couple of good friends that have been married and divorced a couple of times before they got to be 40. I'm glad I waited.
Black people that are married, non-married people. Okay. So that's why the divorce rate is actually higher because they get married more.
Okay, so your concern is you really don't have no concern. All thing you got to do is do what you want to do. That's it. That's all to do. You need to concentrate on doing what you want to do and figuring out is this too much? Is not too much?
Well, some other cultures, and I don't want to dive too deep into this, but let's just say some other cultures, family really does get involved in the marriage situation. And sometimes you're marrying across social relationships. You may be marrying, some cultures still engage in arranged marriages. Some people, some other cultures also really do see marriage as a little bit transactional. We want babies, you want me. You know what I mean? It's for the survival of the culture. So the babies and then also the finances, right? Let's be real. Not to say you should not marry for love, but unfortunately sometimes when women are young, your idea of what would be a good husband might not be the right thing. And if family is not closely involved in the decision, it could go left. Sometimes being involved in the situation can make it go left too, because there's lots of abuse in other cultures too with arranged marriages. There's the up and down side of it all. I definitely do not believe that marriage is obsolete. It still can thrive, but people need to make good decisions around selecting a mate and a someone to create children with. Men shouldn't, men should be careful and women should be careful. But Sonya is absolutely crazy. Does this look like a wig to you, or does this look like she actually scooped back her hair? I almost feel like I could almost think she may have done a wig, at a certain point. I think when we were first seeing her, she might have been wearing some lace fronts. I don't know. Yeah, this is a whole different texture of her hair, and it's also much thicker than what she's got. It's giving When I look back at that time now, I feel like maybe she was fooling us with a good old Atlanta, in wig install. You know what I mean? She might have been fooling us. I know I'm all over the place right now. It's giving Laurent. Right. It's giving. Girl. Okay. Let's keep going, guys, or else we'll be here till dinner.
It's a challenge for you.
No, that part, all this shit with you is fine. I have no problem with it.
No. I'm talking about a challenge because see, you can get wrapped up in these books and all this type of shit, trying to figure out how to get my ass unjust me. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you trying to live your bigger life, and you running them down the road with your granddaughter. That's a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And that can wear a person down, and you still trying to survive. That's a lot. Then you get disappointing answers that you're looking for, that you think you at that breaking point, that you're there and you're winning, but you lose.
I could not deal with someone who talks in circles. I could not deal with someone who talks crazy like that. You think you're winning, but you really find out that you're losing.
You don't thought about all that. You good.
I have. Yeah, okay. I don't have no concern with you. You know, I'm
He's incarcerated, you dummy.
100% there. I'm fine.
You just said you do have a concern.
Oh, I said I don't want to. Well, that was one of my concerns because I always thought like I don't want to force him into something he's not ready for. Like he might not even like me like that. You know what I'm saying? So because I like you like that, I mean you like me.
I never told you that though.
You never said you did or didn't. That's what I'm saying. I didn't want to assume.
My actions when I was out there did show you what I had. Okay. I had a lot of shit going on, but I still made time. See, that's what you do. Then you know what you make time for, what you like now.
Mm-hmm.
So that part ain't, so it's a short period of time, but it was enough time to sink in.
Yeah.
Enough time to sink in. So what I'm saying here, I ain't got no problem with anything out today. I'm good. Everything else is a white memory right now for me from my past. I'm starting off nothing fresh. I'm good. I'm not holding that against you or none of that. I'm just gonna love you the best way I can. That's the best I can do. And now as I get out there, even more. So, all that other shit, I'm not even really trying to entertain that. If I did, I'd be goddamn knock my own self off. So every day I look at health cell programs on that pad, thanks to you. It got females on there that did the feds and stuff. Want to keep themselves and all that, and have parent money. So that type of stuff that helps me every day when I get down. Yeah, it does. And for somebody to be really waiting on you, and the whole time that you're going through the fuck you're going through, and you don't know how much money you got, you can't beat them feds. I'll give it to them and tell you.
Some people do. This black chick, she beat the IRS.
She's stupid.
We ain't talking about IRS. We talking about.
No, it's still the feds. IRS is the feds. That's the United States. Well, that's the United States. They got the same lawyers, the same attorneys.
Okay. Well,
they don't play fair.
One out of
a billion, right?
There you go. There you go. So.
Yeah, but the thing with your stuff is, as much as they try to throw at you, it's always proof of your innocence on all of that.
No, that's true. That's true.
I think I got some text.
It's the thing about how long and when with that. I'm good. I'm straight. A lot of people ain't got nobody.
She wants to hear, I think you're amazing. I love you. I'm so excited to have a relationship with you. I like the way you make me feel, like, etc. etc. She wants to hear that. She wants to hear something. She got to understand, sis, you're going to be waiting for a long time dealing with this fool. He's all about what you can do for him and what he's getting from you. He does not care at all. At all. Okay? Nothing. Nada.
Especially what I'm going through right now. You ain't really got to go this far. You can just walk the motherfucker.
All right. Listen, like that guy who died, and he was only in there for 2 months, and his family wasn't even thinking about his ass.
There you go.
And then as soon as he died, here they come with these lawsuits. Like, y'all are some thirsty ass people. He sat in jail with a $300 bond. Y'all couldn't get that together. He died in jail. Now y'all want to sue? Fuck out of here with that. Like, that's crazy. And that's like the second story I heard like that, where somebody, died or whatever, and then now the family want to sue.
Yeah, and I know folks gonna come out.
And they're not. Yeah, they're going to.
I know
but keep that same energy y'all had when I was locked the fuck up. I'm gonna need y'all to keep that same energy. That's why I wanted to ask out loud, so they can't sit back and say, "Well, all you had to do was ask." Yeah, but we did.
Yeah.
For like $100. Like, come on now, for real.
Yeah. So
even if you just spent $20 a week, like I know you got that, especially your son, because he don't have no kids. You know, he has no kids.
But
I think Sonya likes to feel the narc in her. Likes to feel important and that she's doing something. Now that she has kids that are pretty much grown, she doesn't have anything to do. She never really had like a career or a job that I guess meant anything in her mind, you know. That's why she tries to inflate her job to be greater than what it was. And she needs a cause. She needs someone to save. She needs someone to help. She's you know.
Yeah.
When he figured I ain't calling and you block the number and be cool
Andy
with
girl,
that.
yep.
She'll figure it out. If they really want to touch it, they know what I mean. So I'm gonna deal with that. I started fresh the week. I told you that last week was the total pole last weekend. That was a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good with that. Even if I didn't have this much going on, I'm grateful that I have you in my corner, and you have a gentleman.
I mean, and I know I've said this a bunch, and I'm gonna still keep saying it. Nesto must have been a special kind of bum to his kids for them to not even send him $50. Okay. I know a lot of you, we're not talking about any of you guys who are like, I wouldn't send him a dime. Okay. We're talking about, I love you very much, daddy. Hey, dad, what's up, bro? What's going on? How in the world are you? What's up, bro? Okay, daddy, you a legend. You this, you that. Where is the money though? Where is the send something? The fact that they're not doing anything to me, just it's like, wow, Nesto really must have been a trash dad, which obviously he was, but it's just kind of confirmation. The fact that he's sitting there mad because his kids aren't coming through, what do you expect? Because it's probably more than likely what's obvious to all of us is that, yeah, you probably were a trash dad. Because for your kids to not really be fazed by the fact that you're in jail really says, it speaks a lot. It really does. Because most people, if their parents were in some sort of trouble like that, they would be doing. I'm sorry. Most people, you have a good relationship, you love your parents, they ended up into some sort of fuckery. You're going to at least come through. You're going to make a phone call. You're going to be on the tablet. You're going to do something. Only time he puts Laverte up on a pedestal. Only time he hears from Laverte is when it's a three-way call or he's calling on his free call. Dion is always promising he's going to send $20, $30, $50 and it never comes through.
For the rest of your life. That's a hell of a agenda.
They clearly they don't like him. They don't.
Are you up for the task?
Yeah. So you got to ask yourself that, not me. I'm good.
Yeah, all right, because my side is a little easy, your side's a little difficult. And I'm good.
No, not really. So my side is difficult, but here's the problem. I ain't got no bills.
Yeah.
I ain't got no responsibility. I ain't got shit. It just wake up, that's it, and go back to sleep. Wake up. You have a whole lot to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You started living your life. So sometimes this shit can get tiresome and it will get frustrated. As you said, you never dealt with nobody like this before. Now, you have, but not.
What did he say? He said he had no bills. All he has to do is wake up and go about his business.
You have a whole lot to deal with. Just wake up.
Yeah.
I ain't got no responsibility. I ain't got shit. It just wake up. That's it. And go back.
Okay, so this is the man who said that he had a legitimate business before he went to jail. This is the man that said he had a legitimate business. He had a fleet of cars. He had contracts. He had a business. Well, I don't have no business anymore. You think Diddy is not conferring with his people about what's going on at and I'm not talking about the illegal enterprise, at his enterprise, like he's not getting some sort of briefing about his millions, his billions, his million. You don't think he's getting some sort of an accounting of this is what's going on, just high level? Obviously he can't get into the details right now, but you don't think that he's waking up, no, like a man in sitting in jail who has things going on is still has bills. This guy knows he has no bills because he never paid for anything. He wasn't paying for anything before he went to jail, and he's not thinking about anything now. That to me is confirmation of his bummery. There are plenty of people you think that man Mahendra Patel was sitting up there thinking he didn't have any business going on? You got a wife that's a doctor, you got a business, you got 2 daughters in professional school, 2 or 3. Lawyers and doctors on the rise, okay? You don't think Mahendra Patel was talking to his wife about make sure to pay this, make sure to pay that, make sure this, because there's just stuff that we do. If you are the CFO in your house, you might not make all the money, but some of you women are the ones who pay the bills. You do the accounting. You just make sure your man or whomever makes it, and you parse it out to whoever it needs to go to, right? At the end of the day, if for some reason your spouse was incapacitated, there's still bills. And him saying and just kind of admitting to the fact that he's not concerned about anything tells me he didn't have he didn't have a legitimate business, just like they said he didn't. What grown ass man is gonna, like, I don't have anything, I don't know, no, you know, girl, he's still paying for that lady who got a whole baby daddy who's also a millionaire rent, okay, and her lawyer, okay.
Sleep, wake up.
Girl.
You have a whole lot to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't tell Shirley to go pay one
Like,
bill other than
sometimes
to go get his stuff from Westlake. And by the way, it's behind.
shit can get tiresome and it will get frustrated. As you said, you never dealt with nobody like this before. Now you have, but not trying to really stick behind them.
Right, not at this level. But like I say, I'm older and I'm cool with it. Because, you know.
Notice he didn't ask anything about the Rolls Royce. That Rolls Royce was a buy here, pay here car that hadn't been paid on in over a year. He didn't have. Did we hear him talk anything about the Mulsanne? Only thing we really heard him talk about was when Shirley got the car seized. Go get the F-350 and the oil pan leak and all them other things. The motorcycles, he knew not to talk about that. The Bentley, yeah, he knew not to talk about that. That's part of the case.
Like I said, I wasn't trying to, you know. I would say the only thing that's going to be hard because I do love you and I can't be with you physically or, you know, in person. So that would be a strain, but that's a strain we're both bearing. So, you know, you've got to deal with that. Outside of that,
she's sitting here worrying about the fundamentals of having a relationship with a man who is sitting behind bars, who is still obligated to others.
I feel like I'm good.
Okay.
Nicholas.
Well, I mean, you know, like I said, I'm not saying I'm going nowhere down the road, nothing like that. I mean, that definitely would change the game.
No, I wouldn't change the game.
Well, yes, it would, because you have to alter your fucking living style, your lifestyle.
That's fine. That's cool. Things are bigger than other things. You know, I'm okay. Like, you already know what I'm my end game after this place. I'm trying to go into a van. So. So my whole thing is like, let me find something where I ain't gotta, you know, I'm not gonna be a little mobile or whatever. And so I'm good. You know, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
And whatever happens, just don't yourself. That's all. Good.
Hold on. What you
Stay
say?
alive and stay healthy, and I'm good. Don't yourself. That's it. Just stay alive. That's all. Do your jumping jacks. You know what I'm saying? Eat at least once a day. That's all you got to eat is once a day. You don't have to eat more than that. But eat once a day. I'll get you fat when you get out.
Okay, well, you can tell that. My neck got down shrinking. I'm like,
yeah, skinny. That's fine, though. We both skinny. We be all right.
Okay, all right, then.
We ain't going to worry about little stuff like that. That's fixable.
Yeah, all that is fixable. Yeah, it is.
That is fixable.
I have a little head with a head full of gray hair. A little head with a head full of
gray hair. A little head. I know. I love your little head. A little pea head. You didn't realize how tiny your head was? Like, you just must never even paid attention to that.
Never, ever. I mean, I've seen guys with little head with a fat body. I've seen that a lot.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah, you've seen that too, little ass head.
I mean, I've seen some. Yeah, I've seen a big, huge head on a little body.
So, no, you're not. I'm answering your question. I got to get this out your head. You're not putting no pressure. But I also told you don't know what the future gonna hold. I told you that months ago. You don't know what the future gonna hold.
What are you talking about when you say that? Like,
that means that you're trying. I'm gonna get every third of my family. I'm gonna get this. You don't know what the future gonna hold. Just
well, we don't know what tomorrow, because tomorrow could be a complete disaster of a day.
Well, it sure has been that. It has been that. It has been.
I mean, right.
So I don't have to. One thing I'm glad about this relationship. I don't have to compare you or compete with you with any situation when it comes out to our relationship. I'm happy with that part.
I'm happy too.
I'm happy with that. I mean, I'm cool. I done been broke before. I done been rich before.
We both been broke before. It's cool.
Yeah,
it ain't nothing.
Okay. It ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. You can get that freedom now. I had that taken away.
Freedom and health is all that matters. Everything else is secondary.
Yeah. But
everything else is secondary.
It's gonna come. It's just I gotta figure out how I'm gonna win at the end, and we'll both be okay. So I can't do all that, and there's certain things that you can't do. Just tell me I can't do it, or whatever. And I'm
I'm always overly honest with you.
No, you are. Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You have been truly 1,000% honest, and that's the part that I like about you. I just like real shit, and I can take that other shit.
I'm very transparent.
I just like that. So I hope I answered all your questions.
I love you.
My bad, I'm on mute. Hold on. You see what he says over here? This was yesterday. Let me know when you're settled with your computer up and running so I can call you to look something up. Something I saw in Channel 5 Fox News this morning. See, I'm not the only one. I wonder if he was talking about the Rico and Hoover. Because yesterday we were watching on Fox 5. I see I'm not the only one. Obviously, he should know he's not the only Hoover client. Absolutely. But he also, I don't know. I was just scrolling through the text messages. We'll get into them. But this was yesterday. What time was that? Let me know. It was yesterday at 17:02, which is 5:02 in the afternoon. Okay. He might have been talking about homie John Michael Gibson. Huh? What y'all think? You have no picture, no audio. You might want to go out and come back in around 4ish. 17:02 is 5 o'clock. It's 5:02. Okay. I'm scanning through. We'll go through the text messages later. But I just got it and I just downloaded it and I started from the back to the front, so, or the bottom to the, the most recent to the, so we're just on yesterday, but we'll get into it, okay? We'll read them. It says, girl, a mess. I wouldn't wait for them to talk about Hoover's new case. I couldn't wait for them to talk about Hoover's new Rico case. I wonder if Sonya still thinks, yeah, we'll find out. I need to write myself a note to send a request. Let me be quiet. We'll see. If not, we'll know something good by Monday because we got to give them a chance to talk. Did someone send a gift? Oh, Hourglass, thank you so much for dropping your milestone, boo. Thank you. Thank you so much, sis. A mess, right? Okay. All right, let's get back into it. Is she still in the RV? Okay, hold on. So she said on yesterday, see, we jumping, but I don't mind. Let's we got to save something though. Let's see. So we can get through this damn phone call. Hold up. I'm trying so hard to not be like Silento. Silento. I feel bad for that guy. I don't know what his mental challenges are. Maybe it was just too much going through that at an early age, getting all that fame, and I would imagine he made a good coin off of that. But who knows if people took advantage of him or not. She says, I'm parked, RV clean. Yay. I went okay, let's see. So this was at 5:00. Okay, let's see what they say. The new computer's up and running. Call me at 7. I'm at the gym. That's what she says. Thank you. Yes, babe. Yes, babe. He says, please be careful out there because I understand what's going on. I got confirmation today on the news. The man been locked up for 3 years, no indictment, no bond. His family filed a lawsuit with a new law passed a month ago about prosecutorial misconduct, as well as confirmation on why I didn't go to court this week because I seen some familiar faces in trial on the defense and prosecution. What? Baby. Okay. Nesto said, as I got as well as confirmation. Well, if you would tune into the internet, I'm sure if Sonya was listening when we were live yesterday, she would have known because this was at 10 o'clock last night. If Sonya tuned into the last episode of Real Talk Bougie, she would have known at the 7 o'clock hour because, girl, I was in bed at 10 o'clock. And Bougie Gang already knew why he wasn't in court because Sean was over there with John Michael and Ernell Winfrey was over there with John Michael. Nesto, your lawyer, was already over there. Like, we know, is a shame that Bougie Gang knows before the actual prisoner does. Okay, girl, she's dumping her poop bags around town. My God. Okay, she better turn on her notifications. Yeah, stop trying to play. So he got confirmation as well as confirmation on why I didn't go to court this week because I seen some familiar faces in trial on the defense and prosecution. My job is to continue to keep my head up. You can't trust nothing. Right? Lord, have mercy on all of us if civil war breaks out. He's talking crazy now. The world has turned into real life YouTube conspiracies. Stay safe and out the way. Okay? My God. I'm parked, RV clean. Yeah, I went right when they closed. So most of the employees were there, got it done, came in. I'll check into that because your cases are that. Every time you go to court, a reporter from a news station is there. I made that call 2 years ago. Remember, silence is never good when innocent. I talk enough for the both of us. People still don't really think. The government set the system up for them to win. Going to court and getting lied on constantly and holding your tongue is crazy. Why lie if the defendant is guilty? Lies never reveal the truth. Love you. Well, clearly she doesn't get what he's talking about. Sonya, if you're in the bushes right now, just understand that Sean is in another case, and so is Ernell Winfrey. That Nesto is clearly not the priority, and that's what he was trying to let you know. So maybe it's on a phone call. Maybe he went ahead and called her, or they did a video call, and she'll get it later. But yeah, he's not the priority. Hoover is with some other people now. And that's it. That's all. Okay. Hoover's elsewhere acting. If you did not see Hoover's performance yesterday, you have got to, on the replay, go and see. Let's see. Let's see. Is it back? Let's see if are they going live with us today? I don't see. I guess they're not. Maybe they were just doing yesterday, but that was enough. We saw, sometimes you see what you need to see. We saw what we needed to see, and what we saw is that Nesto is not the priority, and Nesto's case got canceled because this man right here has other clients, and they might be paying. This might be a retained situation. He might not just be a public defender. He may take public defender clients, and he may have paid clients. I don't know. But he was out, and Ernell Winfrey was over there. Okay. Miss Love, Attorney Matthews, and his son. Was that his son over there? Right there in the tan suit? Not the blue right there, but this one right here next to the accused. Like, they have a full table of defense attorneys, and I think there's 3 people still standing trial. Adrienne Love is there in her signature bright color clothing. Okay. And that's that on that. But yeah, he said he got confirmation and he saw some familiar faces. Hoover's with his paid clients right now. Hoover stays looking mad, doesn't he? Girl, hold on. This guy, that guy who got up and did like the 3-minute speech was hilarious. I don't know what he was. I think he just stood right up there. Who? Yes, I will help you out. Gives her a couple. If you didn't see this, go check it out. Someone said, "Does the judge have a candle on her?" On her, I don't know if that's a candle, if that's her water or her pencil cup. I'm not sure, but she's taking notes. All right. Hoover acts like he's got to stick up his butt. Wow. What's the lady doing? That is the dictation machine. That's a different device that the court reporters can use. Everyone is so thrown off by the steno mask. It's a steno mask. It looks like an apple juice on the judge's desk. Okay, let's get back to business, you guys. We are over here playing. We are playing too much. Go and check out yesterday's episode. We went through this whole entire hearing, and Sean was giving very much like he had to go to the bathroom. He was very nervous, very agitated, and very much like, I need to get out of here as quickly as possible. I had a feeling his jackass was watching the TV and got a sneak peek of this trial. Girl. Yup, he sure did. But yeah, he said he got confirmation as to why he didn't go to court, because I seen some familiar faces. I got confirmation. I seen some familiar faces on the defense and prosecution. So he knows who Ernell Winfrey is. Look at Crazy Eyes. He couldn't be my lawyer. No ma'am. No ma'am, no turkey, no ham. No biscuit. Okay. No biscuit. All right, let's finish up for our Bougie Gang brunch. If you're enjoying brunch this morning, make sure to hit the thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe so we know you were here. About half of y'all have not checked in for brunch. Make sure if you want to tap in, make sure to tap in, please, because likes do matter and we certainly do appreciate it. Okay.
You said spook me off.
Yeah, I don't know where you out.
Okay, so tell me about the weird me out. What does that mean?
I mean,
she doesn't want to. The weirding you out is that she knows that you're not a committed type dude, and weirding out a dude that is here, there, and everywhere is that she is going to want to fall in love. She's going to want exclusivity, and she already knows that you're not that type of man. But considering that you are behind bars, she's not really worried because other than that, like you're hers. Nobody else wants you. You're exactly what she wants because that's what crumb snatchers do. They come and pick up crumbs and leftovers and she wants exclusivity, but exclusivity isn't a problem because of your proximity. Okay? The proximity, it breeds exclusivity because of incarceration.
that would be what you said, spook you. That's it,
Thank you,
rip
boo.
out. But you know,
Okay.
but I don't. I mean, you already know me.
Shout out to the work
relationship.
bushes. Shouts out
You
to
know,
Facebook
I'm a
and the
little
work
bit in a
bushes.
relationship. I'm a little bit more sweeter because remember how we were before you got locked up.
Girl, Suge Knight. Wow, Hoover is Suge Knight Jr. Wow.
Said, you know, what we're gonna do is because we're not in a relationship and you have a situation that we're gonna keep, you know, favors and gifts and money and all that out the situation because, you know, we're not a couple. So therefore I don't ask you for anything, you don't ask me for anything. Now I'm it's different. So that part, you know, I'm a very giving person. So certain things you'll see a little differently because I'm not a selfish person, I'm a very giving person. And I swear to God, sometimes I am a dude. I think about what my boss used to always tell me about how I am. And he was like, you just remind me of a man. And I'd be like, sometimes I am like a man in a good way, meaning, you know, I will gift a dude to death as if he was, you know what I'm saying, how men gift girls, I will gift a guy. That's how I am in relationships. And that's just, it's rare. Some girls do it, and a lot of girls don't do it. But I just really like to.
It's crazy that she thinks she's on like an episode of The Bachelor. She's really selling herself at this moment. Men don't care about your gifts. I mean, if you're in a relationship with a guy, you can gift a guy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing that if you are in an actual relationship. If you are in a fuck ship, keep your coins in your pocket because he doesn't care about you like that. You know what he wants? Your middle. That's what he wants. Okay. Like it's like the girl who was with Diddy and she was sitting, we made love, and Diddy's paying her rent. At the end of the day, that's nothing for him. That might be something for someone else, but that's nothing for him. And he doesn't want the gifts. He don't need any gifts. Most men just want your time. They want you to look pretty. Spend your money on yourself. They want you to look nice. They want you to have your bills paid. They want you to be kept up. They want you to smell good, have your hair look nice. You don't need to be worried about trying to gift some man that's not your husband. That sounds stupid. Sonya is really thirsty. Like this call to me gave extremely thirsty.
You know, whatever. Like, I give more than I ask. I say that. I give more than I expect. You know, and I'm not.
I'm the same way. I give more than what I ask. So, and she notice.
And I would say something if
she won't even let him talk.
I expect something in return. I say it out loud. Because you can't assume with a person and then get mad. And well, I did this, you should know. That was we didn't agree on that though, did we? No, okay then. So you gotta say it out loud. That's you expect something for something. And that's the thing that I will do if I would, say, okay, well, you know what, if I do this, you want me this. I would say it out loud. If I don't say it, I don't expect anything. I'll never surprise you, but you gotta give me this because I did this, If I don't say it out loud, I don't expect anything. The only thing I want you to always do is be transparent and honest with me. And I don't care, what I got to do to get you what you need. If I got to do it, I got to do it. If I can do it, I will do it. Put it like that.
Okay.
I will try to.
She is creating this whole relationship in her head with this guy who is really not able to be in a relationship with her. It's like dangling a nice piece of steak in front of Lambo's face and say, and you better not bark at the door. You better stop pulling on Portia's tail and you're going to behave, right? And he's like, and you know what I mean? Like, girl, sitting on command because he wants that piece of steak. Right now, he's willing to tell me anything to get that piece of steak. Sonya, you're stupid.
Try to do whatever I can do. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I can finesse. So whatever I can finesse, you know what I'm saying, to help the situation, I will do it. I don't expect anything from you.
I don't expect anything from you. He's like, oh my God, I got this trick, lock, stock, and barrel. I'm getting her off my residual old penis. I'm getting her off sex from over a year ago. I still got her on Captain Hook. She's hooked off the memory of Liquid V and my 2 black dildos.
Okay, all right, but I'm good.
That's just me. That's just me.
Okay. Well, don't stress yourself.
That's the difference between our friendship and you being like this. Hey.
Okay, but now we on the next level. So what does that mean?
Happiness. That means I wore you down. No.
That what?
That means I wore you down. No.
She thinks she actually wore him down where she can call him her man. Little did you know, hey, Dre, can you please still try to call Shirley because she's not picking up the phone? I haven't talked to her in a couple of months. I don't know what's going on with Shirley. I mean, she's not picking up the phone. She won't talk to me. Dre, can you, Dion, can you go over there, bring Shirley a box of donuts? Bring her a box of donuts, buy her some flowers, get her something she like. Just talk to her for me, okay? She thinks she wore him down. Girl, bye.
That means I wore you down. No. No, it's a great thing. I'm happy. Okay. Happy yet frustrated, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Happy but frustrated, what does that mean?
I'm happy because, we're there, but frustrated because you're not out here.
Oh, okay.
If he was on the street, Nesto is for the streets. If Nesto were out in the world, baby, he would be in the wind somewhere. He would have finessed some sort of vehicle from some other female or took off in your RV and have you sitting over there at your daughter's house talking about, I'll see you in December.
But other than that, I'm cool.
Well, no one.
What was that song? I'm gone till November. He'll be like, damn, gone till November, okay?
Yeah, I don't want to do that. That I don't want to do.
I'm not a fake person.
I know, because I got to calm down time. Next level, so what does that mean?
Happiness. I think I wore you down.
Hey, Beyonce. Hey, boo. Hello, everybody coming in. I see y'all.
It's a great thing. I'm happy. Okay. Happy yet frustrated, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Happy but frustrated, what does that mean?
I'm happy because, we're there, but frustrated because you're not out here.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, I'm cool.
Well, no one wants. I don't know about nobody else, but I don't want to live fake. I don't want to be in no type of relationship, fake relationship. So,
You're not gonna do that.
I don't want to do that. That I don't want to do. So,
I'm not a fake person.
I know, because I got to calm
Yeah.
down time for you get to.
Yeah, that's why I tend not to go around people because I can't. I'm not a good fake person at all. At all. I just cannot hold. I just rather stay away from people than give them my mouth. So yeah, I stay away from people because I can't be fake for shit. That's why I was like, when they kept saying go around my dad, I'm like, I'm not going around that man. Well, I can't be fake. I just can't. I'm sorry. That ain't me. I just can't do that.
So I'm in here. So you say, I hope you hope you don't weird me out. So I'm in here. What else can you do to weird me out? I mean, you're very clean. I mean, you got the same damn trait I got. The same MO I got.
I know it's like dating myself, right?
Yes, it is. So I'm just trying to figure out. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but
I don't see myself doing it at all. But
Weird him out is because Sonya wants him to herself. Sonya, no matter what you say, no matter how flourish you've been in your past, you want Nesto for yourself. Weirding him out is going to be how crazy you're going to get when he wants to be in the wind. You're not okay with it. There's always some sort of floozy type chick that wants to. It's like Jane who thought she was going to be Cassie. It's like Cassie who thought she would be Kim Porter. You know what I mean? It's like everybody trying to take somebody else's spot. She thinks she's going to get Shirley's spot. Only Shirley can have Shirley's spot. Only Edith can have Edith's spot. Only Sonya, nobody wants your spot, sis. But you got these females that always want to corral some type of playboy type guy. It's these guys who want to, like, when someone wants to play, when a guy wants to turn in his player card, that is on them. When you see, oh my God, but God, okay, when you're like, but God, if it wasn't for the grace of God, that's because they wanted to do it. That's because they were tired. They wanted to stop hoeing around. Men who decide to no longer be a player, it's their decision. It's not enough good putty cat in the world to make a man stop doing, whether they're cheating or not. They might just be the type of guy that doesn't want to be committed. I don't want a girlfriend. I don't want a girlfriend. But then you see, oh shit, so and so got married 6 months ago, and you're like, what? He said he wasn't getting, because he bumped his head and met the right female. He met the right woman. He met a woman that changed his mind. Literally, you got to think of that concept of change, not change your mind, but allowed you to change your course. Okay. Your course was set it in one direction. And I'm going to say it like this. Someone came and flipped the script. Okay. That's it. It happens. When guys decide they just want you to be for them and they want to exercise the discipline of having one woman, they'll do it. It's absolutely possible. Only reason why men cheat is because that's what they want to do. Or don't settle down. Like, forget about cheating. Some people are very honest, but some people don't hear, I'm dating you and everybody else, which is what we see with Diddy. Diddy wanted to be single and he wanted to be free. Okay? Single and free. So that's not really cheating. That's, I'm being single and free, right? Some people think, oh, we have an open relationship. Then they have the nerve to think that somebody's cheating. That's not cheating. This woman is trying to convince this guy who is not monogamous. He wasn't monogamous when he met you, and he's not going to be. Do you hear how she wants a relationship with a man who's not just because he's incarcerated, but this is a man that you met, married, and living with a woman he's married to. He's in jail and he's still married to this woman. He's got charges involving other women. And this dimwit is entertaining a conversation with him about monogamy. Does that make sense?
Whole other chapter. So
Well,
I just hope I don't. That's all.
no, it's just that woman is coming at you that you really don't like that boy. Because that's that defense. That you like it, but you don't.
No, you know what's fucked up? I mean, it's not fucked up. It's just I don't have a wall with you. I normally have a wall with everybody. It's just going to be. I'll say this. I hope I don't freak myself out. I'll say that because this is new to me. I've always, since I was grown, had a wall with everybody ever dated. Since I got my first church when I was 17, I never ever was open with nobody. I just always had a wall.
Okay, so why you get a wall now? Let me hear that part.
Because listen, how this came about. Like I never did 2 years of a friendship and then started crushing on somebody and then ended up dating them. Like I've never done that. It was always an immediate like hookup, like 2 weeks, and then now we're dating. Now we're official. You get me? So I never really knew that person. So I always.
So she's tripping on the fact that it's a slow drag, that Nesto's really not tripping on her, not trying to claim her. She's tripping on that because she's so used to people wanting to scoop her up and claim her. So now it has unleashed some of her masculine energy because her ego can't believe that he didn't want her. That's why she's always so quick to put Shirley down for being 70, even though Shirley is a very nice looking woman. And at the end of the day, no matter whether she's 70 or 50, at the end of the day, she's a nice looking woman who happens to be his wife. No matter what she looks like, she could look like a boot. That's his wife. And she knows that that means something. But she is absolutely insane to be entertaining a conversation with this guy about any sort of relationship, knowing good and damn well it's only because Shirley
always had a wall of her time. And I never said I was ever going to take it down because I just always would just be like, no, I don't trust him because dudes and cheap on dudes be this. And my dad's my example, right? But I just be like, no, I'm good.
Absolutely. Yeah, she's ridiculous.
The thing of it is, there was like a safety net because I know if a lot of people, you can't trust with your feelings. They just can't take that responsibility. They just, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, you don't deserve the responsibility of my feelings because if you do something to me, I already know I got to fight with my family. So I don't want to end up in jail. So I'm just, keep my wall up and just keep my emotional distance. So that's really the first time that I don't have that. And that's like, maybe I should say that too.
This is my thought too. She has nothing else to talk about and she's trying to gas his head up. She's gassing him up like, oh, I'm going to lose my mind over you. Please don't hurt my feelings because, I can go psycho and da-da-da-da. It's like, girl, shut the hell up.
To myself that I hope I don't wear myself out on that because that's kind of like, I'm not sure, that she will not hurt my feelings or do anything but be honest, no matter what it is, regardless of whether you think I want to hear it or not.
But one thing you ain't got to worry about me never doing. You ain't got to never worry about me telling you no bullshit lie or making a cock of money ass story. Cause you
not a cock of money. Cock of money?
Telling you no bullshit lie or making a cock of money ass story. Cause you
a cock of money ass story.
Too intelligent for that. So I'm not going to talk to intelligence at all.
I always say just don't do anything you got to lie about. That's what I tell people. I don't do anything I need to lie about.
It's like she is actually sitting here and setting parameters with this creep.
Need to worry about, telling tales.
I'm talking myself though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sonya, he's not. There is no we. It's me. Y'all don't have a we. Y'all got a he's a me, and you are a me. Only thing you're doing with him is sharing your currency, boo-boo. You're sharing currency in a dream. He's got dreams of freedom and you got dreams of a relationship. And you're paying for access right now. Because if you did not pay and put those money on the books, baby, you would not even be talking to him, literally and figuratively. And the way it's set up right now, there's probably 20 people, and I'm going to just say in the bushes, there's probably about 20 people who could very easily activate an account and will go drop some money over on Nesto's. I'm almost 100% sure. Because if they're coming for Dre, there's somebody out there. We already know that there was a couple. Okay. Nobody wants to be found out. That's why they're not texting. I don't know if that lady Tashima is texting anymore because I don't even see her on here. I guess I need to scroll through, but I don't see that lady. May have fell off. I don't know whatever happened to those two, but there can be more Tashimas. There can be people who can set up accounts and try to put some money on his books to try to talk to him. Baby, you are not the only one at all.
To you. That's what I'm saying to you.
Yeah, it's right. Just don't do nothing you need to lie about. That's all.
Sometimes you do things, it don't mean you got to lie about it.
That's what I'm saying. Just be honest about whatever it is. That's what I'm saying. Don't do anything that you do have to lie about, meaning, I should have did that, and I damn sure can't say something about that. You get me? Some things you can talk about, some things you can't. So it's like, no, I'm going to need you to, stay with that later. That's why I say don't do anything that you would have to lie about.
Yeah. Well, my mind is set on it. My mind is set on the weekend right now because that's really what it is. You know, I'm looking at my face every day that I got this shit cut off my face. I said, damn, nigga, you're like an old ass man.
You know what you gotta also look at too? I was thinking about that today with your nose. Your glasses could be doing that too. I seen this lady clean her glasses online, and it was so much.
You have 1 minute remaining.
You gotta clean the glass, the part that sits on your face, not just the actual lens, but you gotta clean all of it.
Oh, okay.
So their glasses could be dirty and could be doing that, causing it too.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
So always, so soak them up real good and clean them. You know, every part that touches your face. Anything that touches your face, just keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? That's all. You call me right now, you call me tomorrow.
Well, what you like? Tell me what you like. Tell me what you like.
Tell me what you like, of course.
Okay.
I'll put it out there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. Or else I'll be like, okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. So what else on your mind? Tell me everything is dotted out and teed out on your mind. Let's just get it on out the way. You need to write it down. So you can.
I know that was it. I mean, you know.
Yeah, and you know sometimes you had that your mind play tricks on you. So you got to write it down else that you don't play your mind.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Oh my God. Hold on. Let's see the scene. You see this? This is part of, someone said something about manipulation, abuser. They both are. You know, if you can sell someone a dream, give them something to hold on to, people who like have to they have something to hold on to. You know, like he said he was going to do this. He said yesterday watching the trial, what did Ernell Winfrey talk about? The first part of her of her opening statements were promises, promises, promises. Okay? This whole farm thing, we going to do this, we going to do that. Okay, let's see. This is going to be interesting. I'm here for the AI graphics.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Look at a farm.
Okay, go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead. Hello.
Yeah. What's up with dudes polishing their freaking nails? That shit is crazy.
Hey,
For real, this dude, I'm looking at this thing and this dude taking this picture, trying to take this like this, that, but I always side-eye
You know why? You know why guys are over there polishing their nails? Because women like you think it's a good idea. I gift my guy. I don't mind. I'm kind of like a guy in a relationship because of women like you who think it's cute to be, you know, that you're sitting there telling a guy that you're interested in how masculine you are. That's why there's guys out here, heterosexual guys who think it's cute to run around with nail polish on, like That's I mean, I don't care. I've never dealt with a man who wore nail polish, and I don't think I ever will. Um, and that's just a preference. It's not a diss. But you can't be weirded out by men doing feminine things when you're running around talking about how masculine you are. The fuck is wrong with you?
You do now because you just don't know. You I always think the dude might be gay. That's just the era and the climate.
Well, and you might be too. You don't even like men. I really don't think she even likes men. She might just like penis. You see what I'm saying? She might like the sex organ, but not really interested in a male male on female relationship. When she's sitting up here talking about you're like a guy, girl, yes. Weird.
You just gotta look at a dude and see like
Sonya is by herself for a reason. Okay. I know people don't like when I say stuff like, oh, but I'm not talking about single women in general of a certain age. I'm talking about this single woman of a certain age is solo dolo because she's weirdo freako.
I guess it's like you gotta think, it's a whole bunch of bisexual ass chicks out here, That shit is crazy.
They're homophobic because remember how obsessed Nesto was with homosexuality when he first got into jail? He couldn't stop talking about Gary. He couldn't stop talking about all kinds of anything that he observed of a homosexual nature. This one, I don't know if it's because her daughter, she said her granddaughter, she got homosexuality all around her and she's like real pissed off about it. But then she wants to talk about that she has masculine ways, which having masculine ways as a woman doesn't necessarily make you homosexual or lesbian. It just makes you a woman who's a little bit, who's not maybe as in touch overtly with her femininity. If you identify like that you maybe just like certain things or your ways are, a little more masculine. There's nothing wrong with that. But the homophobia really screams something else. You know what I mean? Like it's very odd.
Yeah, in Atlanta, that's what they do.
Well, that's why I feel like I'm good. I don't entertain nobody. I'm good.
Yeah. It's disgusting.
Yeah. Wow, the mudslide.
If she's the man, what's the man going to be? Collecting his bags and coin. Exactly what is up Nesto's alley. It doesn't necessarily mean that she is acting like a man, but if she is masculine in some of her ways, like she likes to pick up male, like if men are providers and she wants to pay the rent or she wants to shower her dude with gifts, she's just going to attract the type of man that's looking for that. Somebody who doesn't want to work, somebody who wants to lay pipe, and someone who wants to spend your coins, which is, who is that? Nesto. Hello. Okay. Wants to play like he is a businessman, but his business is really going from bed to bed and laying pipe. That's all that is. So it's not a specific role of wanting an effeminate woman, but it's a man who is not fulfilling like traditional male role, as in providing money, making money, being a leader, standing his own ground. It's a man who wants to be taken care of and propped up and spoiled. Overtly, not just behind closed doors by the woman that he loves who wants to make his favorite meals and make sure the home is beautiful and suck his dick and do all of those things. They want to be a pampered pet like a Nesto.
Crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, we don't have to worry about that because I know you ain't. So, I know for a fact you ain't like that. So.
You ain't got no problems, so you're good. We all for you. That's it.
You all the way old school. I ain't worried about that.
Yeah, I am. Definitely that.
All the way old school.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the way out.
So
So
you get all your you get all your questions that you're asking yourself. You asking your feelings. You talk to your feelings.
yeah, I don't have any concerns. That was it. That's all I was thinking was like I didn't want to feel like I was pressuring you.
No.
I didn't want to feel like you had to,
No.
Sis, he's in jail. He's in jail, dummy.
if you felt like you just want to be my friend, I was going to respect that.
No, that's not it. I'll tell you. I'll let you know that. I'll let you know what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't have to settle. I'm not settling.
Do you imagine a man who is sleeping in a metal bunk bed with a thin blanket and an orange jumpsuit? He's got to be in the same drawers morning, noon, and night, and drinks out of the same cup that he eats in, and is a damn involuntarily celibate, has a woman on the phone begging him to be his man. Do you know how that must make a bum feel right now? When he says Sonya keeps him going, you damn right she's keeping him going. He's a fucking bum. A man who doesn't even have a job shouldn't even feel a right to have sex. Sex is a privilege. Sex is bonus. Okay? This guy doesn't even have a pot to piss in and sitting in the county behind bars. And there's a whole woman with fake tatas, a job, and a social security check begging to be his woman. This is crazy, right?
Definitely. That's what you're saying. That's what you're asking.
I'm saying not so much as settling, but I guess not trying to disappoint me.
Yourself.
You get me?
Trying to disappoint yourself.
No. That would be me thinking that you're only saying yes because you don't want to disappoint me, but you really don't want to be more than a friend. Right? That's what I'm thinking.
If I'm not, first of all, if I'm not worthy enough to tell you how I truly feel, if it's that case, we don't need to be talking. If I'm like, listen, man, I just want you to be this person right here. Can you just respect and be cool with that? Then, boy, you're trying to save face. I don't want to save face. I don't want to do all that. I ain't got time for it. I'm glad you're my wife. Absolutely. It's a wonderful thing to have a woman like you of your true value. Yes, it's 1,000% plus. 1,000% plus. So I can say and not recognize that. I should be old enough to recognize what's good for me, what's not good for me. Sometimes people try to settle for things for that moment. This past moment, I got to look at the future. I got to look at that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And by me listening to you day to day, actions that tell me which way I'm going. Then that said, if we at one, I know where we're going. I just need a fighter. So you definitely pass a fighter. Yeah, that.
That's the man in me.
Yeah. You pass that.
Daddy wanted boys who raised us all to be like dudes.
She hates women so much that even a positive attribute that's inside of her, that, one of her positive attributes, she has some sort of fictitious, that's the man in me. She's mentally deranged.
There's a lot of people like that. The waters be hard. They be so easy. And when it's time to be the same, motherfuckers start tapping out and don't know how to play all their positions. They only know one position. I don't really know a one-sided player because that makes me nervous. So that would make me nervous right now. So I've been nervous.
Yeah, because life is full of some shit sometimes.
Yes, it is, and that have made me nervous for a very long time.
So you gotta be built for life.
So what is a future life for in your head with a mate? Let me hear that part.
Ooh. But you?
What is it?
Now I think about a mate. I thought I was always.
We got that part.
Could understand it's just me and you. So I was cool with it.
Okay,
so anyway, with you, what's my plans with you? Oh, it's that's favorite. We're going RVing.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna do all the little corny shit. We're gonna do all the little corny shit. We're going to Vegas. We're gonna go to Mexico. on the west coast of Mexico. We can't go on the east coast because that's where all the crazy cocaine people be at.
Well, and shoot, so July 16th, 2023, when Kevin Majeski, so this was 3 weeks before when Kevin Majeski said, what? So he doesn't know what you're planning on doing, but this was right around the time when Kevin Majeski, so this is after that, but it's still in the time frame of them saying that you're on the phone with your girlfriend and you're talking about making plans and you're talking about RVing, you're talking about going here, you're talking about going there. And what?
Ooh. It's you?
What is it?
Now I think about a mate. Because, you know, I was always,
we got that part.
to understand it's just me and you. Because, you know, I was cool with it.
Okay,
You know.
so
So
let me hear that
anyway,
part.
with you, what's my plans with you? Oh, my God. That's favorite. We going RVing.
Oh,
We
okay.
gonna do all the little corny shit. We gonna do all the little corny shit. We going to Vegas. We gonna go to Mexico. On the west coast of Mexico. We can't go on the east coast because that's where all the crazy cocaine people be at.
Okay.
But yeah, we just gonna travel. I'm gonna convince you to leave the country.
No, I'm not.
After all this is over. Why not? The United States is about to go to shit.
I know what they done been in worse situations.
It's about to be this. Let me tell you, it's about to go to shit.
We'll be gone. We'll be dead and gone by the time we get.
No, it's gonna be sooner than later.
No, I don't really see that. I see people come. No, I see. Man, I see no.
So where do you wanna retire to then? What's your city? It ain't gonna be here.
You know what? I'm retired sitting on your lap. I'm retired.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah.
You're so little, you'll fit.
I'll be so goddamn little. I'll be so little.
So bounce your little ass on my damn lap.
Yeah, I'll be so goddamn little. All this stress going on. Yeah.
That's wonderful. No, we just gonna be simple. We ain't gonna be stressing it. So get a farm. Get a little. I think Charlotte would be a nice place to live.
Oh, okay.
It's not far from here.
Do not bring your ass to Charlotte, please. What'd she say?
It looks.
Oh.
I think Charlotte would be a nice place to live.
Ugh.
Oh, okay.
It's not far from here.
It knows where Charlotte is, but let me tell you something. I think Nesto wouldn't have an easy time here.
It looks similar to Atlanta. It's the cost of living is a little bit better. It's not as expensive. You can get like 20 acres. Build a little
20 acres, girl, you better have $1 million. You better have some money for 20 acres. Are you kidding me? You wouldn't be living in Charlotte. I don't know that you can get 20 acres. It's just like her wanting to buy that whole block around Morehouse. Girl, you're delusional. You 20 acres, maybe in the country, but you got to have some money. You got bad credit, sis. You can't buy shit out here.
a house like 2,000, 1,000 square feet. I don't know how big of a place you want because I don't really want nothing big, but I don't know how little you're willing to go.
You want 1,000 square feet on 20 acres. You sound stupid.
You know what? By me looking at the news every day, because I'm in my own little world, I didn't know it was that fucked up out here. Because I'm in my own world.
Friends
so
gonna have a
really
fit.
Well,
Charlotte is big enough for me and whoever else wants to live here. I don't have to be. You know what I mean? That's the Virgo in me. I do not have to be bothered. Do you hear me? Sis don't have to be bothered. Okay.
Yeah, because you know what? You never watch television or listen to anything. You would be sitting there like clueless and shit. And I'd be like, you ever? And you'd be like, no, I don't watch TV. No, I don't listen to that.
Yeah,
I
did, because I did.
How do you, other than gossip
shit
that, you know, your household talking about, like, what else do you hear about, you know? What do you hear about the world and how it's going?
Yeah.
Girl, she can't afford Waxhaw. That's 20 acres will cost you a nice coin. Girl, let me run
All we
to
need is a nice, expensive RV.
Run to Zillow and see if you can even find 20.
Okay.
Not in the back of the back of the back of some
You
wood.
like to cook, so that's gonna be wonderful. You do like to cook, don't you? Hello? Anybody there? Hello?
Hello.
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 Hello. Hello. You don't put your face on mute again. Hello.
Lambo,
Hello.
no.
Hello.
Can
I
you let
can't
him
hear
go
you.
out? Look at him.
Hello.
Lammy, stop, boo. Stop, Lamb.
Hello.
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 Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Yep.
Hello.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
This Sonya must have been going through it. She must have been going through it like, oh my God, Shirley's coming back.
Lionel brother meet you? No.
Hell no, I gotta call him.
I know
He
he
said he was
won't.
gonna meet me after the. He said he was gonna meet me after the conference. That's what his mom said.
Yeah, but you feeling bad though.
I'm gonna make him come to my house. How much is on your account?
He ain't finna do that. He ain't finna ride out there.
How much is on your account?
Huh?
How much is on your account? How much is on your book?
I got about $60. Yeah, about $60.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm good on it. I'm straight right. I'm okay. But I'm concerned about what you got going on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk to the other person, Mark Pinocchio, if they come.
He went over there. He went over your wife's house. He got the numbers. She gave us the 3 phone numbers. So we got the 3 phone numbers. I gotta get that from him.
He went over to your wife's house. So she even used in her dialogue, he went over to your wife's house. And this skank says he went over to your wife's house and she had the nerve to bold AF. She's a bold side piece. She had the nerve to be asking someone to be her boo thing and also say he went over to your wife's house. So I mean, come on. This is not cute.
Oh, he did.
He went over there today. Yeah, and had a conversation with her. Yeah, she said he's trying to fire her. If they weren't trying to fire her, if he wasn't fucking with her at her job, she wouldn't, be so done. But because, her job is on the line.
Man, I don't care about that. You ain't got to tell me. I ain't even trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm moving on.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm moving on. I'm not trying to hear none of that. I don't really care, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I'm good when I got on the phone with. That's all I need. Other than that, I got peace. I got peace right now.
Yeah. Right now?
Yeah, I got peace. I'm good. I'm straight. You know what's for me?
I'm good. I'm straight.
Either he gonna do that or he gonna get that other piece that he says he's gonna get.
He went over there and he got it. He got the 3 numbers. So all I'm gonna do is.
No, I'm talking about the report. That he said.
Oh, yeah, he did. Okay, so this morning he said he was going in there to. When I was on the phone, he was pulling up to the thing to go in there and get it.
Oh, okay. I got you. Oh, he's gonna go get that to you now.
Hold on. So he sent me the phone numbers. So I got the phone numbers. Yep, he sent me all 3 phone numbers. And then he texted me now. He said, did you get the numbers? Yeah, okay. Trying to read, right? I don't have no fucking glasses on.
Don't be trying to read and drive. Don't be trying to read and drive.
Okay, so I'm driving now. Are you in the
Yes,
area?
we did. You got to watch yesterday. We talked about it. Watch yesterday's episode. We watched the whole entire thing and we talked about Wooten and what he had on and all of that. Yes, we saw it.
Around the baseball field?
Yeah.
That's true. That's how you can't meet nobody.
Huh?
Wooten looked like he just came from an Italian restaurant and ate a lot of bread and butter.
Not you. I was talking to your brother.
He looked like he had a good meal. Some eggplant parmesan and spaghetti.
Yeah, I'm in.
I got it. I see him. Yeah, I'm going on that thing so the attorney can do a search warrant. Not a search warrant, just, seeing the record. You sound like you in bed.
What?
complaint room? Yeah, I guess it is. It didn't say.
Hoover's opening statement yesterday was trash can. It was trash. It really was horrible. She wants to be important in someone's life. Oh, thing,
Okay, you coming
yeah.
out tonight or you in tonight? No, that's fine. That's fine. Just call me at the door. Before what? Call me at the door. You gotta call me at the door. I'm supposed to. I'm gonna search my car tonight. I'm supposed to.
Who is she talking to? The guy in Detroit, the pimp?
Okay. Hello?
Is she talking to the pimp?
Huh? Yeah, that car is
It sounds like she's on a direct flight from Chicago.
Hello?
Are you still driving?
God.
It's clear now. It's clear now. Woo.
You kind of tell me that when you first started talking to me, like, I get it off.
I did hear, but I'm now. Take care of your 323 number. Is that one of them?
You know, she ain't got her glasses out.
She got her ass out.
Yeah. He said she didn't have her glasses on. He said she got her ass out. What?
Take care of your 323 number. Is that one of them?
You know, she ain't got her glasses out.
She got her ass out.
She said no, she ain't got her glasses on. And then Nesto says she got her ass out. That's hilarious.
Hold on.
I'm dying.
Oh,
try
yeah.
to.
No, that's
Hold
no, don't try to do
She's
all that.
sitting on the roof of the plane.
Hold on. You kind of put my glasses on. I got it. I got to look on the other phone. So it's just on the other phone.
Oh. So don't do too much now. You heard me.
323, yeah. 323, 770-404. Yeah.
That's it. Okay, cool.
That's it. All right, we in there. Thanks, Shirley.
They sent the address too, right?
No, he didn't send me no. I don't need no damn address. I just need a phone conversation. Phone conversation don't say it all.
No, but that.
And then,
it ain't gonna be on that conversation right there. Cause that conversation, that's gonna show you where I was at. That's
okay. That too. It's going to read where you were at, and it's going to give you the conversation tone. Meaning, if you sound intimidating, if she sound like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm saying that number right there. That was in that year right there, and I didn't know them then. Period.
Okay, but I got. Let me put in my ear.
Oh, okay. I got you.
You put me on 75. Really? What the fuck?
75.
Oh my God.
You way.
I said, I'm up. No, this ain't up. What the hell? She trying to take me? No, I'm on 270. I'm on 285. Where? Yeah. I should be able to take this all the way to the ballpark. Why she trying to put me on Chattanooga 75 and all that? Maybe the exit break it. I don't know.
Are you going to meet?
Wow.
You meet him tonight or tomorrow?
What? Huh? What?
Tomorrow?
That man on the couch later. He ain't coming out the house. He's fat.
I told you that, didn't I tell you?
Look, he's fat. He ain't coming out the house.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he sounds like he just ate a good meal and he got his hand down his pants. That's what he sounds like.
Oh man, you know what? I sure hope I don't be acting like no old ass man. The way you be describing you niggas. Man.
All right.
Yeah.
This ain't they go right or left.
I ain't trying to hear nothing about some folks no more unless they dead. I can't go to no funeral, so other than that, I'm not really trying to entertain that no more, to be honest with you. Okay?
Oh, okay. I was just saying what you're saying.
No, I'm not trying to entertain.
No.
Because the lawyer already told me what the deal is, so, you know, he told me that.
Yeah, but what if she changed her mind?
No. They're not doing that. Listen.
What if she changes her mind?
I just told you they're not doing that.
Hold on, let me hang up on this phone. It's Hello?
Yeah. Listen, man.
Where to go.
You know what you told me? Do what you told me.
What did I tell you?
I don't want to invite nobody else into my world and put that on nobody else. That's what you told me. That's how I feel at this moment right now.
At the moment?
No, at this moment, I don't want to put my this shit what I got going on is some difficult shit. Difficult. Motherfuckers
Of course
ain't
it is.
like that. So guess what? Anytime you get mad, oh man, that's why you said so. See, I ain't that part. It's just like you stand with a motherfucker and say, "Yeah, man, get your ass out." See, I can't handle things like that. That type of situation like that, I don't like that kind of stuff.
So what if in 6 months everything's over and done with?
Girl, bye. Girl, bye.
She says, I'm back.
Let me say one more time. I'm like I told you
Oh, my
how I
bad.
feel when somebody say they don't want to deal with me. I told you again.
Okay.
Biggest story, fat girl. That one.
He's still messed up because a girl who was bigger than what he normally can handle made him feel some type of way. You mad because someone who you put on low on the totem pole put you in your place? Cause she was thickums and knew she had options.
Hey, you would have been in love and married to the factor. That was just somebody sending somebody on the way up there.
It's so much I can.
Did you like the factor?
No. That's so much I can tell you.
Sonya, shut the hell up, please. My God.
But I can't wait till we sit down and have a. You are truly my friend. I can talk to you about anything. I hope.
Yes, you can.
I hope I can. Without.
No judgment.
Yeah. See, sometimes you can't. You got to hold back on certain conversations with certain people because they don't like to hear the truth. I like to tell. See, since I've been talking about this shit, I've been here. I've been telling the truth, and you've been discovering a lot of shit. I ain't got to lie. What the fuck am I lying myself for?
No, you don't have to lie.
No, it's the truth. So
I ain't got to lie, Craig.
Yeah, the truth got to set me free. Guess what? I just sent you some good shit that I was on my mind, and you sit back. It sound like a church.
Yeah, you sent me some Bible buddy stuff.
No, I sent you the way I feel. That's how I feel.
Yeah, it sounded so. Let's go to church because Jesus loves us.
It ain't about what you think. You gotta listen to.
Ow.
You know what? I'll start calling you.
I was like, listen. When you sent me that, I was in here reading it, and I was like, what the hell is this shit? Is this trying to make us Bible buddies?
No, we're not no Bible buddies. I'm telling you.
Ow. Hold on. I gotta. Yeah, so I'm like, ow.
She doesn't want to hear your church talk, Nesto.
Shut up.
You're being disobedient. You're being disobedient.
Kiss my ass. Thank you.
I know it. I know you want to. Yeah, I get it.
It's not nice to talk to your Bible buddy like that.
Well, you shouldn't be so goddamn disobedient, though. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just telling you. You don't even understand what I'm saying.
You were saying what you were saying was that you wanted to pray together.
No, what I'm telling you is that you need to recognize your motherfucking blessing. Like I don't understand my blessing and why we're in each other's life. You need to really realize what's going on and start saying that's what you need to do. Because ain't nobody tell me, man, I can't deal with you right now because I got other shit going on. Now, you need to find a motherfucking way to understand how to deal with me when we're going through whatever we got to go through. You know what you told me? If it was me, this is what I'll be doing. Well, you're in the same position, Miss Lady. You're in a different type of situation. You're dealing with somebody whom like
Girl, I would have to hang
up. If I
up.
told you that different thing, you said, you coward motherfucker. What the fuck you doing in my life? Get your shit and get the fuck on. See, I know how you talk. I did not talk like that. Hold on. That's how you motherfucker go with your lingo. I got that part.
No, not to say that.
And mean it.
I sure will. Yeah. I know. I have some ratchet in my voice. Sorry.
Me, I'm just gonna let you just fade to the wayside. I'm not gonna do all that because see, you gotta go how you with your mouth say. See, my mouth ain't cut like that. I said I'm gonna go to the mountaintop with your motherfucking name. I'm with it, but everybody ain't cut like that. You gotta find. It's called finding a way. You find a way what you need and what you want now. That's what it is now. That's what it is. So I'm gonna be honest with you. The faith that I'm supposed to have, I can't speak that shit and don't believe in it. I can't. So what I'm telling you what it is. I ain't trying to come.
I got ratchet in my mouth. I'm a little bit ratchet.
My own commitment, what I got for myself. I gotta believe that. You came looking for me. You came.
You came looking for me.
You know what I'm saying?
You came for
Why
me.
would you say that?
Because you said, did what you said. Oh man, I know what they were saying about you. I even found you. I didn't give a shit.
Yeah, I did, but I don't believe what I read because I know how they talked about me when I'm in Cleveland. I know all the shit they talk about me. So that's what I do.
You know why? You know why you went? But you missed what I said. I said you had to go through what you had to go through to be prepared for someone like me in your life right now at this position that you're in.
You see how he puts himself in like a superior, like you had to go through what you had to go through to be ready for a bum like me.
You wasn't listening.
You said that before, though. That's what I'm saying. You said similar to that, like you send me long ass non-romantic conversations. And I just be like this, like I'd be like, wow, okay, yeah. That's how you are. Oh my bad.
You know how I am. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
No. You know how you talking. You trying to get them draws off.
Girl, he doesn't have to try to get your draws off. The draws are not even on. You are totally available to this guy.
Yes.
You know how you talk when you're trying to get them draws off. You know, you're talking about Jesus. Yeah.
And you love it. And you seem to love it.
I sure am, because I ain't no motherfucker. So I ain't no motherfucker. So I'm a
You see how he's getting mad, though. You see, she's playing and he's getting pissed.
I'm a man. Yeah, so get off that old bullshit now.
Yeah?
You heard that?
Bullshit.
What you gotta say? Because you gonna say what you gotta say to get them draws out.
Are you not
funny? Nesto's mad.
So I ain't gonna make you laugh on his chest. I heard no more.
I know, right? Shut up. It's okay. I'm about to go in the house. Yeah. I gotta come back out at 12:30. Unplug my car.
Okay. So
I be forgetting though, my dumb ass.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I forgot twice. And I be like, is my car parked on the third floor or the second floor? Am I charging my car? I don't be remembering because I do it so often.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like looking sideways. I'm just gonna be honest. I just don't like that shit.
What you looking sideways for?
One time I asked an old gentleman, I said, how do you stay so fly, nigga, at 80 years old? He said, the journey that you go through, you just a learning experience. I said, well, where you at now? That's where you gonna be at by your journey. So what I'm saying here is that the bigger lesson he gave me, you ain't got to lie when you get cold past 50. Anything goes. But that's when I learned how to start telling the damn truth. Fuck it, this is what it is. Can you handle this shit or not? That's it. Motherfucker get past all that shit. So, I don't know what you told him, brother. I don't know what you had to say to you. He did. I don't know what you told him. I don't know what the pep talk you said. I don't know. I don't know what.
So he tried to say that that's fucked up because how Dion acting, how Dion don't even want to help, don't want to do nothing. And I was like, yeah, it's fucked up how nobody ain't trying to help. I said, I'm weighing this weight by myself, and I'm the newest member of the situation, and that's just weird to me.
I know you told him something.
I said, because if I fall back, then what it is? The thing of it is they like, oh, he good, he got her, she got it, so they ain't really worth.
That ain't how that shit go.
It's not how it go, but you know what? This is the same. Let me tell you, it's the same mentality of how to deal with the baby daddy. Sydney's father, same way. He knew I had it. I had Sydney good, so he wasn't concerned. Oh, she got it. Ain't worried about it. She got it. She good. She well taken care of. I ain't got to step up and do shit. She got it. That's the same mentality these two are doing. He got it.
But here's the problem. That's what I don't like.
Hey, Nesto. Go ahead.
What I don't like is, you know what? I ain't on that shit no more. I need to stop. I'm good. I made a statement where I made a statement that is true. I'm sticking with my value. What I say today is true. I really don't need that extra shit. Because they're going to look over shit. Like I said, 13 months you done found in 2 weeks. And all I did is cut my motherfucking hair because you wanted to see me the way you wanted to see me. Not with all that shit on my head. So guess what?
No, I said you had to look like that for court. You can't go in there looking like a homeless ass Willa Bear. That's what I said. But I mean, yeah, you know, the bonus was, I get to see you looking handsome. But mainly, you can't go in the court looking like the animal because they're trying to put you out to do. You got to go in there and look your best. So they judge you by the way you look, you know, and then they're going to judge you on your past, of course. And then, white people don't change, you know, all that shit. So people don't change. You don't change, but apparently that your co-defendant changed because they got her out here for free. And this is the root of all evil. Am I what?
I'm the
So you gonna
mistress.
be able to
I'm
see
the
it
side
on tomorrow?
chick.
So you don't know yet.
I'm the mistress.
No, I
I'm
don't
the
have it.
side
It's not
chick.
as
I'm
long as
whatever
in
you want
person.
me to be.
Okay, so
Why
nobody,
didn't I?
public,
Why haven't
nobody
I
on the
been
street
running
can't
that
see it.
all
Is that what you're
day?
saying?
Hold on,
I
let me
don't see
find
a
it.
link to it.
I'm the
No.
mistress. I'm the
I mean,
side chick.
I'm sure anybody can.
I'm the
I
mistress.
don't
I'm the
know. I
side
don't know.
chick.
I'm the
Oh,
mistress.
okay.
I'm
Are
the
you
That's what we
side
got
chick.
part of.
Thank you, boo.
are you feeling better now?
I'm the mistress.
Hold on.
I'm
Let
the
me see.
side chick.
You got
Okay?
to see if you feel better.
Good. Now, stop
Yeah,
saying it
I gotta
because
see.
I'm going to
Let
agree
me
with
see.
you.
I think I
You can
feel
see.
all right.
Side
I'm
hand,
about to eat
I'll
some
be
food
that
and watch
too.
some Ratchet TV.
Because chicks are young and this chick is old. So I'll be the
That
side
is
hand.
my
Thank you, Reggie.
favorite. That's my favorite because chicks are young and
Look,
this chick is
I'm the
old.
mistress.
Ah!
I'm the side chick. Thank you, boo. I'm the mistress. I'm the side chick. Okay? Good. Now stop saying it because I'm going to agree with you. I'm the mistress. I am the side chick. You can sleep. Side hand, I'll be that too. Because chicks are young and this chick is old. So I'll be the side hand. Thank you, Reggie, for
I rub myself to sleep.
Oh
With you
God,
all.
No, don't do
that's
that. Don't.
so funny.
Yeah?
You know what?
I'm about to rub myself to sleep.
In your own circle. You know. Hey, do me a favor.
My own what?
Send me that article tonight if you can, if you remember. About,
I deleted that shit. I gotta find it again.
I
think I sent
deleted
it to
that
my son.
shit.
yeah, I'm talking about.
I always send my son shit. What's the rate? Yeah. I think I sent it to my son.
Yeah.
Because I always send him shit so he don't get fucked up out here by these bitches.
I wanted, because that right there motivated me. I've been on that. I was just shocked that
You have 1 minute remaining.
I'm going to be all right.
Bill went through that shit 2 years ago. Stay the fuck away from hoes.
Yeah. Well,
This is be your downfall. I'm serious.
okay. Well, you know what? I'll
This
take
is
that.
be your downfall. You can't save everybody.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I love you very much. That's all I can say. Cause I don't know if I can handle you or not. I think I'm going to be one of the weak men.
Yeah? You don't think so? I think you can.
Oh,
Listen.
This
hey,
this
man, I
is
can't wait to goddamn
pathetic.
walk down the sideline with your ass because you're going to keep
Oh, yeah, see.
every day.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what you can do.
Yeah, well, you must already know what I can do. Since you're popping and locking. You're saying popping and locking.
Yeah, I know how you do right there, but I'm talking about on the other side.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. Since you walk back on your hind legs in the back.
I know how you.
Thank you for using Global Link.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Girl, this was a lot. Okay, I see all some of the guys of Bougie Gang are here. What's up, fellas? What's going on? Okay, I would not be surprised if your favorite defense attorney put a leave of absence in yesterday on some of his calendars and does not let the paperwork be seen because he knows that we're watching. The streets are watching. And we are looking. Hold on a second. Let me see something. Let me just see something. Let me see something. Are they not showing cash out? Did did something we do make Atlanta 5 not show? I thought Atlanta 5 was gonna show us cash out. I guess we're not seeing it anymore. Anti-dogs, ice. Okay. Where is Atlanta Cash 5? Is nobody girl Cash 5? Where is Atlanta Fox 5? Why did I say Cash 5? Okay, let me see. Let me advanced. Can't we search by lawyer in what's it called in the smart system? Let me see. Is there a smart search for let's see. Can I help you? Case number. Oh, judicial officer. That would be the judge. No, case status, case type. Okay. Anyway, what I thought I could search by, I can't. Okay. Anywho, and we don't know what it says. I guess Hoover's not gonna post his. He loves to post his documents not visible. Whatever. clearly Sir is bothered. That's okay. I mean, if you're bothered to the point where some bloggers have made you change your ways, that we can't see his submittals anymore. We can't see his his actions or his entries into the docket because he's concerned about us criticizing his editing skills, his grammar, all of the things, dragging him for not paying attention to detail and such. Okay. I'll take that. I hit the like button on your way in. Thank you, Acme. Thank you. Sonya is crazy if she believes that Nesto loves her. Nesto's crazy if he thinks he loves her. Like let girl, let them have each other. Nobody wants them. At the end of the day, nobody wants Nesto and nobody no I don't know who wants Sonya, but I'm just gonna say it's okay. Portia, are you okay? Okay, guys. I guess brunch is over. I hope you guys are you guys getting ready to eat lunch now? Lunchtime. We had our early brunch. Nobody, baby. Girl, typos and just flat out errors. The one thing to have a typo, but it's just the blatant errors. Let me see on Fox 5 on their channel, on their website to see are they covering what's going on with Cash Out. Let's see. Are y'all covering this or not? Why cover one day? What's going on with the reasons for a cash out refinance? Okay, forget about that. Let's do cash as $ out. Okay, cash out. I mean, you would think are y'all covering it or not? Crime and public safety. Let's see, under Fulton County. Hmm. I don't see it. Maybe they were just covering the opening statements. I mean, I don't know. I guess if anything changes, I'll let you guys know, but I don't know if anyone else is carrying this or not. Okay. You guys have a good rest of the day. I will check you guys out a little bit later. Please make sure to set your notifications to all so you can always be notified every time I go live, post a video, put up a community post for us to meet up. Okay. Um, all right. I'll see you guys a little bit later on. I'm going to go and handle some business with Farah. But I wanted to make sure. I said, you know what? Let me get here early. That way we can meet up, and then if I can come back later, I definitely will. Fox Fives did a Hoover on Cash Out coverage. We saw that yesterday. They bumped him for Trump coverage. Oh well, okay. Well, a Hoover on Cash Out. Are you talking about yesterday, right? They bumped him for Trump coverage. So is that coming back? Let me see. Fox 5. I saw an interesting case yesterday. Oh, Trump signs a bill. Oh, woohoo. Okay. Y'all, okay. All right. I'm keeping a list. All right, guys. I will see you guys a little bit later on. You guys have a good little afternoon. Enjoy. If you missed yesterday, run back yesterday. And then we'll talk. Do you know that one of the inmates, I know I'm supposed to be hanging up. This guy, hold on. We're going to talk about this later too. Hold on. Not Antoine, but Derek Groves. Do you know he's a four-time convicted murderer at 27 years old? Baby. They said Derek Groves is in the wind, y'all. He's in the wind. Yeah, we'll have to do our Antoine Massey. We'll go check in with Auntie, see what Auntie's giving. Derek Groves is acting like somebody who wants to be in the wind. He's out. I feel like they say he's very tall, but there's lots of tall black men, so I feel like he's probably going to be able to blend in. Chest piece face, I don't know if he's going to be able to blend in. He needs to get to the closest laser tattoo removal spot or go and get some maquillage and cut that hair off. I don't know. He needs to go get some makeup, cut his hair, and trim off his beard. Derek Groves, I feel like he's gonna be able to blend in, but because he looks normal like a regular man. But Sir is damn four-time convicted murderer, and he's in the wind. He's in Bali. Yeah, he's gone. He's got through. He's, where Antoine is probably still running around trying to get out of New Orleans or, the vicinity. Girl, he was supposed to be. So the thing with Derek Groves is that his lawyer, I guess, quit. Then the judge, I don't know what happened with the judge. There were two important shifts, like something with his lawyer, something with the judge, and he was still awaiting sentencing. And I don't know. It's messed up. But hopefully he's got, I don't want him to obviously be out, but what I'm going to say is if he's out, hopefully he can just let innocent people be and not hurt anyone, because no one really deserves that. Because he's on the loose, and they've said if you notice any of these guys that you should just be very discreet about it because they're both considered dangerous. And if you're 27 and have killed 4 people, baby, you don't mind taking a life. So it's certainly not worth getting involved in that mess, but we'll talk more about it later. Anyway, guys, you guys have a wonderful day. Let me go and take my daughter out for some summer fun. Okay. I will see you guys later. You guys have a great day and talk to me in the comments. Okay. I'll see you guys a little later. All right, y'all. I was looking for the outro. Let me use this one.